Hello, everybody. It is a Wednesday, which means it's time for another edition of Wednesdays with Winnie and Gary for Wednesday, January 26th of 2022. I hope everybody's doing okay. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, today is Wednesday and Winnie is here, but I don't know where Gary went. Gary was here just a minute ago. Oh, there he is. He was just playing a minute ago. Now he's way over there. Sitting, I think he's getting warm on his infinity scratcher bed because it is right over the heat register. He was playing just a minute ago. Maybe making noise with this toy will draw him over here. But he was getting excited a minute ago because I was playing with him with the laser and also with this pile of ribbons, which they've been playing with a little bit today. Jenny D made this pile of ribbons because, I think Winnie's going to go after this stick. Oh, big stretch, Winnie. Oh, you got fuzz on your back from playing earlier. She was playing with these ribbons. So, Winnie and Gary have been getting into some trouble today. We didn't know who it was, but no idea who it was, but we learned who it was this afternoon. But starting this morning, we found a bunch of those Christmas bows. Those bows you put on presents, the little stick-on bows. We found a whole bunch of those upstairs and around the house, and one of these two knuckleheads had been reaching in our office upstairs. They were reaching into one of our storage bins, grabbing a drawer handle, pulling it open, and grabbing bows out of there. And we learned it was Gary, because we saw Gary do that earlier today. Winnie, you looking for the laser again? So it was Gary who was.
How we found out was he brought one to me. I took
Oh.
it away from him, and he went back to the drawer and tried to pull out another one.
That's how we learned. Jenny D just informed me. We learned it was Gary because earlier tonight, Gary dropped a bow at Jenny D's feet, one of the wrapping paper bows, the Christmas bows, and Jenny was like, "Where did you get this?" And she picked it up. He dropped it at her feet. She took it from him, and then he went to the drawer to get another one and was reaching into the drawer hole to grab another one out from the storage bin. So it was Gary who was grabbing those. Did you get it, Winnie? Did you get the dot? Get it. It's up there. It's going away. It's going away. She's just snapping her head around. Get it. It's right here. I'm too fast for her. You got it? No. The corner of the carpet's all shredded from these two. Actually, from our previous cats, too.
Everybody got a hand in that.
Yeah, all our cats have had a hand in that. It's not so much Winnie and Gary. Winnie, the dot is going to get you. Oh, she's ignoring it. She's ignoring it. It's over here now, Winnie. I've got it shining behind me. And she's watching it. Uh-oh, Winnie. She's like, it's going away. She's watching it. It's going around the corner, Winnie. Better get it. She's trying to watch it. Oh, and off she goes. As I scoot back over here on my knees. Oh, sorry for the shaky camera. Did you get it, Winnie? No? She's like,
concerned.
Yeah, she does look concerned. She's like, where'd that dot go, Papa? Where'd the dot go? Oh, she's ready to stalk it. Whoa! She's fast. She's fast. It's gonna go by your cake, Winnie. It's going by your cake. Oh, she's peeking through the cake. She sees it through the cake. She's stalking it through the cake. Winnie.
Such a squirrel.
Jenny D just said she's such a squirrel, which is true. She runs around like a squirrel sometimes. Winnie, Mama says you're a squirrel. Part squirrel, is that it? Are you part squirrel?
Part raccoon, just like your brother.
Oh, she's saying that Gary is part raccoon.
Because he sees something shiny and he tries to steal it.
This is true. Gary does get pretty excited. Okay, Winnie, let's see. She's hiding in that cake. She's hiding in that cake. Oh, she's watching it. She's watching it. She's watching that dot. I'm gonna get her with this now. Oh, Winnie, what's that? The ribbons are back. The ribbons, Winnie.
That was the other thing that they kept stealing out of the drawer.
Oh yeah, that's where I was going with this, because they were stealing the bows, and there were ribbons, loose Christmas ribbons, also from presents that were saved in that same drawer. So they were stealing some of the ribbons also. They were getting left behind. And so Jenny just grabbed them all, kind of tied them all together with a smaller ribbon, and then they were chasing this around for a good
I was wearing it for a while.
Yeah, Gary was wearing it for a little bit. What do you think, Winnie? You're stocking things in there? You're just gonna hide out in there?
He probably wore one thing on his head for like 10 minutes.
Oh, good job, Winnie. So fierce. Oh, she's really pulling on this. She's biting the corner of the box. You are so vicious. So vicious.
9 pounds fury.
Yeah, 9 pounds of fury, as Jenny says. Oh, get it, Winnie, get it. Get it. She's really got her claws in this one. She's really got it. Yeah, exactly. Gary didn't want Christmas to end. Gary is kind of peeking from the other side. He's still on that bed back there, that scratcher bed. Oh, look at those claws. Look at those claws. Oh, Winnie, you're so vicious. Uh-oh. Winnie, look out. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Gary's like, I'll handle this. I'll take care of this. Let me just jump up here on top of the cake. Gary. There you go, sir. There you go. Your royal scarves. Your sashes, good sir.
So handsome, buddy.
So handsome. Are those your graduation sashes, Gary?
Your thievery has paid off.
Yeah. Jenny said your thievery has paid off. He stole these ribbons, and now he's wearing them. And Winnie is still kind of sniffing these ribbons, going, what are these? And Gary is just going to handsomely wear them. Oh, while Winnie attacks them. Gary's couture is under attack.
Well, he is fashion.
The face of fashion. Garamond font. And Winnie stealing the ribbons. Gary, you're just going to sit down. Oh, there she is. She's like, something's amiss here. Getting warm in this cake. Smell my brother on top of the cake. What's your brother doing sitting on your cake, Winnie? I mean, it's both of yours. The cake belongs to both of you, but the cake always ends up being Winnie's because she's the only one who ever really hangs out in the cake every year. Then again, we never really seem to make the cake big enough for Gary to comfortably hang out in.
Because we don't have a refrigerator box.
So mean, Jenny D said, because we don't have a refrigerator box. Gary is not that huge. Boop, boop, boop.
Hank.
Winnie, you are too funny. She's like, I'm going to run away now. I'm going to run away now. Gary, what about you? You're going to play with this too? You were playing with this earlier. He's just watching his sister. He's watching it. He's watching it. Gary, look at that face. Oh, look at that face. Where'd it go, Gary? What is this? Gary. Winnie's watching. Okay, I know one thing that they both don't like is when stuff is hanging out on top of their post. I wonder if he appears to be watching Winnie, so I wonder if she's eyeing the post. Oh no, I think she must have gone upstairs.
Winnie has abandoned us.
Winnie has abandoned us. Yes, she has.
Like, I'm tired of this nonsense.
She's grown tired of the nonsense. Yes. Gary, here's one of your favorite toys. Here's one of your favorite toys. There you go, buddy.
Oh, she was hiding over by the closet.
Oh, she's hiding. She was hiding. There she is. Here, are we going to play this game? Push the stick over? He's like, no, I'm going to see if Winnie has some food. Yeah, he's about to be disappointed. No food for Gary up there. No food for Gary. You going to jump across to your food? Let's see if he does. I think he's going to jump. There he goes. Boink.
I think Winnie just finally decided that she doesn't want to eat the plants. She tried to eat a bite of the dill earlier and realized she doesn't like it.
It's here, Winnie. Oh, you're sliding the carpet around. Too funny. You're too funny, Winnie. Too funny. It's right behind you. Oh, she's getting ready to pounce. Getting ready to pounce. Oh, Winnie. You're so silly. So silly. You're too silly. And Gary is eating. I hear him eating. Oh, look at this boy. Is it dinner time, buddy? It is dinner time. Gary, are you trying to eat for the people that enjoy ASMR? I forget what that is. Audio sensory something or other. And here we have the feline Garamond font eating his food, slobbering, nomming. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary. ASMR Gary eating. I don't know if this chewing is getting picked up. That may not be pleasing to some people, though.
It's cringy. It's real cringy.
Yeah, I like to call him Garamond Font. I mean, Garamond was his given name at Kitten Academy because he's part of the fonts. Ariel, the mom cat, liked Ariel the font, and Winnie was Wingdings. Well, she still is Wingdings. So their font names, their given names were Wingdings and Garamond, two types of fonts. And which kind of just casually turned into Winnie and Gary, even when they were at Kitten Academy. And the other two font kittens were Zap and Baskerville, also font names. I don't know if they ever got other kinds of nicknames, though, like Winnie and Gary. Well, I mean, yeah, people would say Basker.
Zap, because Zap's real name was Zap Chancery.
Oh, that's true. The actual font name for Zap was Zap Chancery, is the full font name. ZAPF. Chancery. Zap Chancery. Yeah. So yeah. Their last name wasn't officially Font, but I kind of always liked saying that. So I would always say, after we adopted them, I would call my boy here, I would call him Sir Garamond Font. So, and I would call her Little Miss Winnie Font, Little Miss Wingdings.
But see, she became Winnie Bean.
Yeah, but Jenny always calls her Winnie Bean. And yeah, I don't know, Sir Garamond Font just always seemed kind of funny.
It's so distinguished.
It's so distinguished, and Gary is far from a distinguished gent. He's more of a chilled out bro. He's just kind of a dude. Another thing I used to call him when we first adopted him, I would always call him my puppy cat, because he just reminded me so much of a puppy.
Well, the playing fetch thing.
Yeah, he would play fetch, and he still does on occasion. So like a puppy, and so Gary was always my puppy cat. And Winnie has just always been so precious. Oh, Winnie, there's no food there, huh? Let's get you some food. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I still haven't had to break out her spares.
What's that, Jen?
I said I still haven't had to break out her spare bowls.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, we found more bowls that match this, because for some reason, in our entire home, there's only 2 bowls that she ever seems to eat out of. This bowl and then another one we have that's pink and white. And she doesn't like eating out of any other bowl, and we think it's because of the shape. It's just for some reason that she won't touch her food if it's in any other kind of bowl, and then we move the food into either this bowl or the other one that she likes, and then she'll eat. And it's just been like that for years. For some reason, she just prefers these particular bowls, and Jenny recently found 2 more of these, so we got 2 more of those, so we've got spares. Oh, and look at this boy. He's giving me that look. It's like, Papa, I want to go in the basement. I want to go hang out in the basement now. It's not basement time yet, buddy. It's not basement time. He loves exploring in the basement. He'll hang out down there for a while, run around for a bit, and then come back up if we don't hang out with him down there. And I have a feeling Winnie's going to go upstairs because she just ate. Uh-oh, Gary. It's not basement time, but is it laser time? Let's see. Let's follow that laser. Oh, there's a Gary. There's a Gary. Oh, Gary. Gary. It's on the curtain. It's on that cat. Gonna get it? It's not gonna be pretty if you try to go for that. Oh, Gary. Oh, Gary. You messing up our blinds on the other side there? Even though he knows he can't get it, he always still goes for it. Whoa! He really wants to play with a laser tonight. And they love sliding on this rug. They'll chase any toys onto this rug. Jen, I really do think we should get them or make a ripple rug. It's one that they can fit in. You get a couple of rugs like that and some Velcro attached to it. Wonder what they would do.
Gary would get stuck.
Yeah, Gary would get stuck.
He'd get his head in it, and he would get his front legs through it, and then he wouldn't be able to get his butt through it.
Well, it depends on what...
His biggest portion is his back hip, so we'd have to cut the holes bigger.
No, we could make one. You two are silly. Look at you two. Look at you two. Okay, we're gonna fix this now. Oh, and there's Flat Mouse, the newer Flat Mouse. That's one thing Gary was playing with earlier today as well. He was chasing Flat Mouse around. Here, buddy. Here's a Flat Mouse for you. There you go. You're looking very handsome. You're looking very handsome with your Flat Mouse. Looking good, buddy.
The most delightful hat.
Winnie, see your delightful hat?
This is Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett? Oh, I just saw the comment there from Alex. Ariel, which is Alex's cat Ariel, is the mom cat of Winnie and Gary. And apparently Ariel used to watch the live stream. It's so wild. Yeah, I remember when we met Ariel for the first time was when we first met these two, of course, at Kitten Academy. And Ariel was just so wild and she was so gorgeous, still gorgeous. And it's funny because we can see Ariel's influence in Winnie and Gary, because when you look at Ariel, she kind of has the swirls of Winnie, but she also kind of has some things that remind us of Gary. Or of course, Gary reminds us of Ariel. Gary, you don't mind that hat, do you?
I don't know where Winnie's tiny face came from, though.
Yeah, Winnie's got such a small... She's got this little jaw. Winnie's got such a small jaw for a cat. And Ariel's kind of the same way. She's got kind of a smaller jaw for a cat than compared to a typical jaw of a cat. Not like Gary's big round head. Boop, 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 boop. He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind this hat.
Gary's dad must have been a chunker, like a bigger cat.
Yeah, we wonder if Gary's dad, the baby daddy, was maybe a bigger cat or something.
Because his frame is so big.
Yeah, Gary does have such a big frame. Like looking from above, you can see their size difference.
When he stands all the way up,
like
his foot to his back hip is 14 inches.
Oh wow. Jenny D said when he stands up, what's that? His foot to...
From his foot to his hip when he stands all the way up.
Oh, from his foot to his hip when he stands up is 14 inches. And Winnie's much shorter.
Like
much shorter.
He's a really big cat.
Hi, Gary. He is a big cat. He is a big cat.
And that's when he's on like his
and we haven't weighed them in a while either.
The last time I weighed them, Gary was 13.26.
Boop. Yeah, the last time we weighed them, he was 13.26 pounds, and she was 9.46 pounds, and that was about a couple weeks ago. And I don't remember how much they weighed at birth, but Winnie was so tiny.
It was after the first year, I don't remember.
Winnie was so tiny at birth. Gary, you got a silly hat on, buddy. Okay, you guys are sad a little bit. You want laser again? You want the laser again? What's that? Who's gonna get it? It's on the rug. Winnie's like, I don't care. I don't care. Whoa. You gonna get it, buddy? That was kind of one thing that was funny that they did earlier this week. Gary was sitting right over here on the table. He was sitting there. Winnie was eating in the kitchen up on the counter. She jumped down and was sitting on the floor right there. So Gary spotted her and tried to stalk her. And in one swift leap, he jumped like a dolphin through this hoop. He jumped up over here like a perfect arc, bounded off this in one smooth movement, and just threw down here and then landed. And they both, once he landed, they both took off running up the stairs, and Gary chased Winnie up the stairs. We heard them running around upstairs. Then a minute later, Winnie came chasing Gary down the stairs. It was the funniest thing. And that's always kind of how it is. They take their turns chasing each other. Gary, are you going to try and get in the cake? You're so silly. You know, one thing I wanted to mention last week, I mentioned we were going to do a special Q&A live stream either this week or on the weekend, and it's been so busy with work, we haven't got the thing set up yet, so I apologize. Definitely going to do that, but to be determined. So we're going to do a Q&A, kind of a special Q&A with Winnie and Gary, like a special premiere type thing with some fun ideas we've got that's coming up. It'll be a little bit different than the normal stream. Look at you sliding around, Gary. It's so funny because he loves diving around on this rug. It just slides all over. Look out, buddy. Winnie's like, enough of this. It's kind of fun too because when Gary's kind of causing trouble and trying to knock stuff off of countertops while we're having dinner or whatever, or trying to get our attention, we'll bust out the laser and play with them, and play with toys on this rug here, and it really tires them out because they can't get the grip. And they have a lot of fun playing too, but it really burns a lot of energy.
We did our first casualty of Gary knocking things off tables.
Oh yeah, Jenny D said we had I didn't see it. Is it thrown out?
I threw it out.
Oh, first casualty. So they usually
without beverage.
this plastic plant, they both usually knock this over. The other week, Winnie, this is all fake cacti. It's all soft, but these are real stones. And she grabbed this whole thing, pulled it. Oh, geez, did what I just did. Pulled the whole thing out and knocked over all the stones. And then apparently today, Gary knocked over Godzilla, who was holding a plastic martini glass, and apparently broke the plastic martini glass. So yeah, one casualty there.
What have you done?
I'm sorry, I'm just as bad as Gary.
Do I have to put you in timeout?
Yeah, you gotta put me in timeout. Gary, I heard you broke Godzilla's martini glass. He doesn't have his beverage anymore.
He's a big cranky dragon.
He is gonna be cranky kaiju.
Cranky kaiju, yeah.
Gary's like, I want my dot. Give me my dot. I want the dot. He's like, I'm not falling for that again. And I just realized they haven't been hanging out on top of this scratcher that often. I have a feeling it because it's cold now, it's winter time, and they both have been hanging out on that scratcher there a lot. Whoa! And as I say that, he goes up here. Actually, I take that back. He still hangs out up here a lot. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Want this? Huh? Ready? Here we go, buddy. He's like, nope, 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 nope. So silly. So silly. Gary, and he's been hanging out on the table a lot lately. Hanging out on the table, despite our efforts. Here, Gary. He is watching this thing. Oh, it's getting knotted up as I try to. Sometimes when you spin it around like this, he'll get interest. But he is not looking at this. He is looking at Winnie, who's come back into the picture here. Sometimes Winnie goes after this thing too.
She's doing something. I'm gonna hold my foot up thing again.
Oh yeah, she is kind of partially holding up her paw. She does that a lot. She'll just stand there and hold one paw up.
That's never the same one. It's just...
Yeah, it's never the same one. She's not hurt or anything. She just does that a lot. A lot of times it's when she wants attention. She'll just stare at you and hold up a paw. Right, Winnie? Oh, what's that, Winnie? What's that? Oh, she's watching the shadow. What's that, Winnie? So interested.
Such a cat. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and of course, in the meantime, Gary ran and dove on it while I wasn't watching because it stopped. Okay, Gary, there it goes. There it goes, buddy.
What did you do, baby?
Oh, Gary, he's so silly. He's like, I want this. I want this now. I want this. Whoops, it landed right on your face. It's like you give them attention and then they don't care, but then when you stop paying attention to them, then they want that toy. Now he's going to feign interest. He's like, okay, you're paying attention to me. I'm going to wait for this thing to calm down on its own, then I'll attack it. Then I will attack it. There we go, Gary. Now it's up to you.
Winnie, where's Jerry the light bulb?
Nope, not interested, Gary? Okay. One of your favorite toys going up here. He's like, I must have it. I must have it. Oh, I want the ribbon, but I want this. Oh, are you caught? Are you caught? Are you caught? There you go. He had his dew claw caught. Good job, buddy. And this is one of the toys he plays fetch with us the most. Sometimes it's the little Mylar balls, but usually it's this. He'll grab it. And sometimes he'll bring it to us. We'll be having dinner or whatever, then he'll run into the dining area with this hanging from his mouth. Drop it at our feet. Yeah, swinging back and forth as he runs. Then he'll drop it at our feet, and then we'll throw it, and he'll come back with it.
There have been times where he's picked it up like a dog bone. Like,
yeah, there have been a few times where he's picked it up
it's usually
like a dog bone.
raffia, though.
Yeah, we did get a fair amount of snow. We had a bunch of snow the other day, and it hasn't.
We got like 4 inches.
Like a little over 4 inches this past week, and it hasn't snowed a lot more since. But yeah, and the heat just turned on, so Gary is now interested in this. Oh, Gary, I heard the heat turn on as well. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go relax. And since this is cardboard, corrugated cardboard, it's essentially, air can flow through it. So we have it over the heating and air conditioning vent, and they just love it. So when the air kicks on, or the heating kicks on, they run over here and they're like, yes, I'm going to just chill. Winnie, he beat you to it. He beat you to it. I'm going to sit on my records now. Uh-oh, don't stand there. It's going to collapse. You are silly, Winnie. You are silly. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I don't know who has the loudest purr. They both purr really loud. Oh, you think easily Winnie, Jenny? Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, Winnie does purr a ton. Yeah, Gary doesn't purr as much as Winnie does.
But when she does, she sounds like a diesel truck.
Jenny says that Winnie sounds like a diesel truck when she purrs. And she does purr a lot. Right? Right, cutie? Right, cutie? Winnie. So adorable. So adorable. Here you go. You can have Gary's toy. So I can tell you're still in a play mode. Oh. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Karen got 24 inches of snow since last weekend.
There it is. Here it is, Winnie. Here it is. You gonna get it? Gary's watching. Good job, Winnie. You really reached for it. You really reached for it. That was good, Winnie. You launched it. You launched it over there. She's like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Good job. She's like, okay, now what? Now what? So silly. Boop. So silly. You're so cute. Look at that face. Look at that little chin. That little tiny chin.
Yeah, she's all cute and innocent now. When she starts demanding food. We get yelled at.
Oh, look at those big eyes. She's got such big eyes. And honestly, I'm not sure if it's that she has big eyes or she just has such a small face. A tiny head. Got that little head. Good job, Winnie. Gary's just over there watching. Gary, that's your favorite toy she's playing with. Here you go, Winnie. Here you go, Winnie. Here you go. Too cute. Too cute. But they've been doing really well. Thought she was going to step on that and fall through there. Because there's not a ton of support there. They've been doing really well and helping us fix up our place. We're trying to pare down some stuff and get rid of old stuff and build some new stuff. And yeah, they've been helping out a lot and it's been a lot of fun. Gary, I see your leg kind of hanging down over there, swinging.
This is ham bone.
Jenny says his ham bone.
Little ham hocks sticking out.
Ham hocks sticking out there, yeah. Yeah, and they're having a lot of fun. As are we. Winnie, that's not going to taste good. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. These two have been great. They've been good and healthy, and yeah, having a lot of fun. We're gonna have to weigh them and see where they're at. We're gonna have to get our act together for their little special. It's gonna be like a little Winnie and Gary call center. And yeah, I hope you all are watching Kitten Academy. You've got the new mom cats over there. And that's, of course, where these two knuckleheads came from back when Kitten Academy was here in Illinois. And I hope you're also watching Brew Cats, BRU Cats out of Texas. And also Sarah Donner and Michael from Club Smoosh fame. And also from the fame of Sarah Donner writing and performing the opening to Mailbag, the Kitten Academy jingle. That's all done by Sarah Donner. They have their own 501c3 official shelter now, Moby Kit Rescue. So it is an official charitable organization now. So Club Smoosh has gone big time. Moby Kit Rescue in South Massachusetts. We're not quite sure if the Q&A is going to be on Wednesday or on the weekend. So it'll be kind of more of a little fun experiment we're going to do. A little different format. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be new for us too. So hopefully it works out. Not unlike how we did their little chill live stream thing a couple times with the chill lo-fi beats music. So hope you'll join us for that. And more to come on that. But thanks for everybody for joining us. And we will see you again next week, definitely. If not sooner. And I'll see you over on the Kitten Academy Discord. Also check out Kit Kat Playroom. It's exciting things on their YouTube channel. And check out their Instagram. Some exciting new pictures over there as the kittens are meeting each other. The newborns are meeting some of the bigger kittens, which is really fun. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And we will see you again next time. Winnie, I think, is going to go camping. She's going to get in her camper here, drive off. You going to get in the KA bus, drive away? Maybe not. All right. See you later, everybody. Winnie's investigating. Bye, Winnie. Bye.